Welcome back to the 801 Diaries podcast. I'm Emily.
And I'm Abby.
Abby, how are you today? How's it
I'm
going?
I'm good. I'm a little tired, but I'm good. It's
Same.
nearly midnight and it's been a long day, but it's all good. Yeah.
We're here. We're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're never gonna have a recording where it's like a sensible time for either of us.
Yeah. No.
But that's okay because we have fun doing this, so it's worth losing a little bit of sleep for. So,
For sure.
yeah, so how was your week? What was your favorite part of this week, Abby?
It was good. Trying to think. What have I done since we last recorded? Probably we got to hang out with family today, which was a lot of fun. Got to hang out with the baby, who we love so much. He's so cute.
Yes,
So,
so fun.
always a good time. What about you? What was your favorite?
Oh, I had something this week. I was gonna.
You had a lot
Oh,
go
this
on.
is. I had a lot. I have a lot go on, I feel like every week at this point. But no, this was actually really fun. So, on Thursday, one of my old mission companions from when I was here in Finland, she's been visiting Finland the past like 2 weeks. And so she was down here in Helsinki. And so I like, she had never really been to Helsinki and never had been to like the iconic, like the White Church and to the Tory and like all these places that are like pretty iconic when you think of Finland. Um, she'd never been to any of them. And so I got to like show her around Helsinki and it was so fun. And then when we were together, like when we were companions, we had another like a teenager. She came to be with us for a week to like see missionary work and stuff like that. And so she's obviously all grown up now because this was like a long time ago. And so she came and hung out with us too. So it was so fun.
Cute, very
Like the
fun.
three of us just running around Helsinki and it was just a blast. So that was definitely like my favorite part of the week for sure.
No, that's way fun. Way, way fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Should we get into some pop culture things for this week?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I think first on the list I put Taylor Swift talked about Travis in her VMA's acceptance speech.
She did. She did. Very cute. She called
It
him
was
her boyfriend, which was really cute. She's never said my boyfriend before,
my
so
boyfriend Travis,
it was
like
cute.
not even it was so adorable. It was so
It was
sweet.
cute.
But yeah, the VMAs
Yeah,
were
let's
this
talk
week.
about the VMAs for a second. What
Yeah,
did you think about
any
outfits? Any notable
I
things?
I always like the outfits at VMAs just because
They're a
it's
little
VMAs,
funner.
like
Yeah.
they're a little more fun. They're like a little bit edgier. Like I kind of love Taylor Swift's vibe. Like I don't
I
know,
loved it. A lot of people did not
loved
like
it.
her fit. I loved it. I thought it was gorgeous.
Yeah, I loved all of them. Like there were like her after party look was awesome.
hmm
Her like when she was
I
accepting
didn't love
her.
the jacket in the after party look, but I get
Yeah,
it. It's an after party. Like I get it.
yeah, no, I get
But I
that.
didn't love the jacket. But
I didn't love it, but like I kind of just love Taylor Swift, like her whole vibe. Like I don't know, it was so cool. Like it just was like cool girl, and I feel like we hardly ever get cool girl from Taylor Swift.
I agree. It was fun.
And I thought it was cool. I love her and Post Malone. Like I
I
just
just love Post Malone. He is just like the cutest person ever. I just love
right?
him. And he just came to Utah. He did a concert in Utah and he just
He
spent the whole
did
time,
too.
yeah,
He
talking
opened
about
his
how much
tour.
he loves Utah, how much he loves
Yeah.
Utah because he lives here, which is cool. But
Yeah.
he just loves Utah. I love it. I think it's so cute.
Yeah. Well, he convinced Jelly Roll to move out here
I
too.
know. Just so random. But yeah.
So it's just so fun though. I love Post Malone. I love Post Malone and Taylor together. Like so
hmm
freaking fun. Um, yeah, I loved it. And I loved Taylor. I thought Taylor's whole speech was really cool. I liked how she did honor the fact that it was 9/11 in New York.
Yeah, for sure.
And it was done in a really like respectful way because I feel like sometimes like if like it didn't seem like it was like it was forced to bring up the way that she did it
Yeah.
where it was
No, it was
like
very respectful.
and I really liked that. I thought that
Yeah.
was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
Yeah. What did you think about the VMA's other stuff?
I liked it.
Sabrina performed.
Yeah, Sabrina performed. Chapel performed.
Yep.
Camila Cabello performed. Shawn Mendes
Shawn
performed.
Mendes
It was a whole
performed.
thing. I loved Sabrina's dress. I thought it looked so good on her.
It was really pretty.
I'm trying to think
What did you think
who
of her
else.
performance?
I mean, I thought it was very Sabrina. It was weird, but
Yeah.
it was very
Yeah.
Sabrina.
Yeah.
The kissing the alien could have done without.
You know,
But
I
she's
like
incredibly talented.
I thought it was so funny. Did you see what Britney Spears said about it?
Yeah, and you know what? Britney's done so much weird crap in her day. Like she made out with Madonna. What the heck is she talking about?
Well, well, no, did you hear what Britney's one quote about the kiss with the alien?
It was weird.
No, no. Well, she goes, That's so weird. Why would you make out with an alien? Just make out with a girl on stage instead."
I know. It's like, come on.
I thought it was so funny.
Come on, Britney.
Oh, I
But
thought
I
it was
mean,
hilarious.
like she seemed like she was fine with it. I heard that she was like kind of like, why is Sabrina talking about me? Like, why, how dare I even be brought up in the same sentence as Sabrina? But it seemed like that wasn't, I actually watched the video. It seemed like that wasn't
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
vibe. But I mean, she's incredibly talented. I think she did a great job.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
get
see
that.
Chapel's performance?
I saw parts of it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
So she dressed up as Joan of Arc,
Oh, I did see that.
which she always does
Like a
dresses up
character.
as a character,
Yeah.
which was cool. It was her hair looked so good, and it wasn't like when I think of Joan of Arc, I think of Zendaya at the Met Gala, which
I
I know is not
agree.
historically accurate at all. But she had her long hair where Zendaya had the bob, and I think it
Yeah.
looked so pretty. Her hair looked gorgeous, but
Oh, cool. Yeah,
it was fun.
I didn't see too much about it, but
Yeah, I didn't
yeah, I didn't
watch like
see.
Camilla or Sean's performance or anything because
I don't care.
I don't care about Camilla. I'll probably go back and watch Sean's. But Benson Boone
Okay.
performed too,
Saw that.
and he did a great job.
He did a good
I'm
thing.
not the biggest Benson Boone fan, but I think he's good. Like I think he's just
Yeah.
new. Like I think once he gets a little bit more of a discography, I'll like him
Yeah.
more.
See, I like him, but I also like have a hard time getting over the idea of him being like a Provo boy. And like, I don't know, like he just screams like to me, I just look at him and I think, oh yeah, of course you're like a Provo hipster kind of kid. Like it just
See, I feel like he's moved on from that for me.
see,
Like he
I
doesn't give off Provo vibes anymore. Maybe you've been away too long. You don't know what Provo's like.
no, I lived
I'm
in
just
Provo,
kidding. I'm just
so if
kidding.
anybody knows better, I've been down there. I've been to heck and back.
But he did a really great job. He did his flips and everything, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
Um, trying to think. Taylor Swift won the most VMAs of the night. She won 7, I believe,
Yeah,
which
and
I think some of them she deserved. She did not deserve Video of the Year. Fortnite's a fine music video, but it is not better than the other ones that were nominated.
who else
So
was nominated for that
I think
category?
Espresso was nominated. I'm trying to even think. There were a couple like really good videos. Let me look. Like, I don't know. The Fortnite music video felt more, and the Zachary on TikTok, the Swiftologist,
Oh yeah.
he talked about this a lot. It felt like a commercial for the Tortured Poets in a way. Like it didn't
No,
feel
I agree.
music
I agree.
video-y. It
Yeah,
felt like
a commercial,
commercial.
like a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
I understand that. I see that.
But then Sabrina won. Oh, and Fortnite also won Song of the Summer, which I vehemently disagree with.
I would disagree with that as well.
I I think there are so many other songs.
Yeah. I'm also kind of surprised that like Taylor hasn't put out more. I shouldn't be surprised. She's been on tour. So like, but I would have thought she would have put out more music videos to be considered for VMAs
Yeah.
than just Fortnite.
What it was We Can't Be Friends by Ariana Grande. That should have won Video of the Year, in my opinion. In my opinion, that should have won Video of the Year, not
Okay.
Fortnite. But that's because
I
I love
haven't seen
Evan
that
Peters.
video.
I love Evan Peters. No, that's an incredible music video. Like that really is an incredible music video. It tells the story of
Okay.
the song super well. It's beautifully shot. That should win. That should have won.
Okay. Was it
But
Ariana at the VMAs?
I don't think so.
That's probably why.
Yeah. But I mean, still, come on. But Espresso won Song of the Year, which I'm fine with. I think that's fair. I think
Yeah.
it definitely should have won Song of the Summer. That or like Hot to Go, or maybe it
Yeah.
was Good Luck Babe that was nominated. Chapel was nominated for one of them.
Okay.
I just don't think Fortnite should have won. I think that was such a
No. Well, even
weird
like,
pick.
yeah, because like the thing is even out of like Taylor's Tortured Poets track list, I mean, I would have thought like I Could Do With a Broken Heart would have been a better like song of the summer than Fortnite. Like I feel like
Yeah, but that didn't become a single till like a week ago.
I know that's the thing is like that's why I was kind of surprised that Taylor didn't put more because you know that she like like I think it's no surprise like Taylor Swift wants to win awards and she does stuff to win awards because she likes winning them. And
Mm.
so I would have thought that she would have um put out something like tried to stack her odds a little bit more. But I mean she ended
She,
up winning anyway, but
yeah,
like do you know what I mean? Like I
but
feel
she's
like she
historically bad at picking singles. Like
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I think we've come to the realization that she's not a singles artist, she's an album artist in like
Yes.
the way of like I think she figured this out around Lover when all of her singles did not do very well.
When they were so bad.
When they were so bad. And Lover is such a great album that
Yeah,
why did she pick the like four worst songs to be
she really did.
singles? But whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so that was kind of weird. Chapel won Best New Artist, which
Okay.
was good. I think she deserved that.
Was she up for Grammys last year or is she going to be up
No,
for Grammys this year?
I think she'll be Best New Artist, at least nominated this year.
Yeah.
People are
Okay.
also saying Sabrina might be nominated, which I was totally on board with her being nominated last year. But I think at this point, Best New Artist is kind of,
Well,
I mean, this was her sixth album she's released.
yeah. I mean, I can see this because I mean, I feel like last year she like started to get some like mainstream six like more
Yeah,
mainstream success, but like I think this year she like actually hit a strive with it
no, I agree.
where
Yeah.
she hasn't before. And I mean, here's the thing. I feel like with Grammys and like your albums, if they came out on Hollywood Records because you were a Disney Channel girl who signed a like 5 album deal, I don't think those count like
No, I think
towards
that's fair.
your
I
your
definitely think that's fair.
Grammys kind of
Yeah.
a thing.
No, I definitely think that's fair.
So, I don't know.
Kind of
But
crazy.
yeah, for sure. For sure.
But Taylor Swift, I'm just on Wikipedia. Taylor Swift has won Video of the Year 5 times, most out
Yes.
of any artist.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's wild.
What were they for? It was what are the songs? I think it was
Um,
like
so
Out of the
Fortnite,
Woods.
Antihero, All Too Well, the short film, You Need to Calm Down, and Bad Blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So,
mean,
the other
I
four
I
are
don't
all better than Fortnite, I would say.
yeah, I was like
Fortnite was a
other than
great music video, but it just, I don't know, I don't think it
it doesn't
deserved.
have the same vibes. And I know that like Tortured Poets and the song itself doesn't have the same vibes as like other stuff, but I just feel like it's not like a MTV Video Music Awards kind of a music video.
Yeah,
You
no, I
know?
agree.
I don't know.
But I say give her all the awards. I'm fine with that.
I
So
know. She's so good that it
she's
doesn't
so
even
good.
matter. Yeah. So,
So, but yeah, the VMAs, crazy, crazy stuff. Anything else?
um, have you probably haven't. You probably haven't. I was gonna say, have you had a chance to watch the Uglies movie
I
yet?
started it. I'm like 20 minutes in or something like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Okay, because I think we need to, because I was really on board with it for the first little bit, and then it took a turn, and I don't know.
See,
It's it,
I've seen a lot of reviews that are like, this is everything that's wrong with the dystopian genre in a movie.
yeah,
Like it's not being received very well, I don't think, which I
no,
think
it's
is
not.
hilarious. But you know, I'm here for a crappy dystopian. I am here for it.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. What we can like when you watch the whole movie, we can do like a movie review segment about it specifically. But I did not enjoy the movie. Well, like I didn't really like the movie, and that's fine. I They set it up obviously to do all of the books. Like that it ends where the book ends, and then it's set
Hmm.
up as a cliffhanger for I would assume it's Pretty's next, but
Yeah, it is.
I can't remember.
It is.
Um and if these get made, which there's a big if these get made, I think I will still watch all of them. Like
Netflix throws so much money at so much crap. If they don't get these
the
movies made, I'm gonna be upset.
I'm gonna be upset. I think the biggest thing that like was hard that like really drove me bonkers and was just really hard for me to get into is the way that the pretties looked
Yeah.
because it's just a Snapchat beauty filter, it seems like, versus, and then Chase Stokes has the most amount of eyeshadow I've ever seen in my entire life.
You know what?
Like, oh my gosh,
I think it's the hair. Their hair is
that too.
weird. Like I think if the hair was looked good, because I this is my thing with Chase Stokes. I think he can be very good looking when his hair's done right. When it like I don't like his
Yes,
long hair on him personally. I like it when it's
yes,
short. He cut it. I think he looks great now. But I
yeah,
feel like he's someone where the hair is very important to his attractiveness meter. And I
yeah.
just feel like it didn't quite make it in this movie from what I've
It
seen.
and it gets worse. I feel like Chase Stokes' hair in the movie, quite honestly, I think his best hair is when he's an ugly. Like,
Yeah, and that's when
starts
it's
out
long.
when it's long. I think that's his best hair. And then he becomes pretty and you're like, "Ooh, this is not a good look." And then it gets even farther in the movie and by the end of the movie you're like, "Holy crap. This is some bad hair. What did they do to you, Chase Stokes? They did not make you pretty."
We love to see the Lucky Blue Smith cameo though. That was
Did
awesome.
It was so funny because it's like in the very like
Very
first couple
beginning.
scenes of the
Mhm.
movie, and all of a sudden I like was because my roommate and I we watched it together. It was our Friday night movie night, and she had never read the books, so it was a whole thing. But all of a sudden I see Lucky Blue, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Lucky Blue!" And she's like, "Who is that?" I was like, that's a
That's Lucky
Mormon.
Blue Smith.
That's a Mormon model." And she's like, "Oh my heck!" So it was just funny. I was hoping there would be more Lucky Blue, but he never came back.
That's disappointing to hear. I was really hoping we were going to get a little bit more of
I
him.
I was hoping he would have some actual acting role in
Hmm.
this film because it quite honestly, it's a movie made for him. And they don't need
Well,
to put
he's
any
the
beauty
most
filter on
beautiful
him.
person. He's the most beautiful person walking this earth,
I
like as
know.
far as models go. And he fits that vibe very well.
Yeah. But and they wouldn't have to put the weird beauty filter on him.
No, because he's just born like that.
He's just born like that. So,
Missed
that's that.
opportunity. We
Really it
needed more
is.
Lucky Blue.
It really seriously though. So,
But everyone was waiting for Nara's cameo, and it never came.
it never came.
R.I.P.
Yeah. All right, man. So it's kind of a bummer, but yeah. So finish the movie and then we'll do like a full breakdown
Sounds
because
good.
I would really like to have like a full conversation about this movie because there's just a lot to talk about.
Okay.
So
I'll have
finish
to
it
finish
and
it.
then we'll do it. So
Okay.
cool. Okay, that's all I had for pop culture today. Did you have anything else?
Nope, that's all I had.
Okay. So for the main topic today, so in Finland, it's starting to be fall. Like the leaves are starting to change. The weather has definitely changed. And this episode is coming out on Friday the 20th, and the 21st is the fall
Equinox.
equinox. I was like, it's not a solstice. I think it's the
It's an
equinox.
equinox.
And so we figured it would be a good like intro to fall to do a fall favorites list and kind of go through a lot of our
Yes.
fall favorites because
Yes.
it's fall.
Yes. And fall is a fan favorite for a lot of people, and a lot of people have a lot of very strong feelings about fall. And I'm here for it.
Espe I'm for it, especially, them Christian white girls. They love
Those
fall.
we love white Christian girl
Well,
fall.
autumn.
Autumn, that's what it is.
It's so good. So we have a list again, I have my paper list because I am 175 years old.
There you go. I have mine on
Um,
my iPad.
So, but we have a list of like our favorites, and so I figure we could just like kind of go through them and talk about them. Um, so Abby, pick one of the things and one of the categories, and let's
Okay,
let's.
I'm just gonna start at the top.
Okay,
So the first one we came up with was movie. And as I was thinking about this, I'm like, what is a fall movie? You know what I
because we
mean?
should preface this. We tried to make it fall specific and not include Halloween
Yes, because Halloween's its
because
own separate thing.
October is going to be a different month, like a Halloween month on the podcast, and so we wanted to make it separate than
Yes.
fall. So
Yes.
continue. Sorry.
So I was so all I could think of were Halloween movies. So I decided to
Mhm.
pick the Halloween movie that most reminds me of fall. Like
Okay.
it reminds me more of fall than Halloween.
Okay.
And that's Coraline. I love Coraline so much. I love that
Interesting.
movie so much. But it doesn't like it's kind of spooky, but it doesn't feel Halloween-y to me. Like it
Okay.
because I don't there's no mention of Halloween in it. Like
Right.
it's not
Right.
like
Okay.
but and it's not like a scary movie, you know what I mean? It's like it's more like just creepy. Like
Ick. Icky. Icky.
but I love that movie.
Okay. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
What
That's
about
a good
you?
one. So I was struggling because again, I was really coming up with just Halloween movies. But then I was kind of thinking of like just something that feels iconically fall and that I like watching. And I thought about the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Like to me, that's just like, even though it's Thanksgiving, I don't know, it just is like fall. Like, I don't know. I
You might
enjoy it.
get
I love
canceled
watching.
for that. I'm like,
I know, but whatever. It's okay. I'm in Finland, so Thanksgiving doesn't exist anymore, so
that's
it's
true.
fine.
That's very true.
But I don't know, it's something about that. Or like I saw like Twilight is pretty like a fall movie for a lot
Mm,
of people. And
that makes
so
sense.
I like put that on there too, because that's also a
We
very
love
good one.
Twilight. We do love
We love
Twilight.
Twilight. So that was my like fall kind of
Movie.
movies. Yeah, when I think of fall. I also like I was looking at like lists of like fall movies and people said like You've Got Mail or When Harry Met Sally are like fall movies.
Did you chat GPT it?
No, I
Oh,
just did Google.
I chat GPT'd it because I was like, what the heck is a fall movie? Like I couldn't figure it out. And
I
when Harry
know.
Met Sally was on there, You've Got
You've
Mail,
Got Mail. Yeah.
all of
And
those.
but I was thinking about it and I was like, yeah, those are like pretty like I think like especially when Harry Met Sally, I don't know why I just like see it as like a like I see the like colorful leaves, I feel like. Like I don't know. That's
See, when I
the
think of that movie, I think of New Year's because that's how it ends. Is that New Year's?
mm,
Like that's a New Year's movie to me.
okay.
Because
I mean that makes
but
sense.
teach their own. That's just me.
I get it. I get that. Okay,
You
let's
pick one now.
next category. We'll just go down the list. I think the lists are in the same order, but I
I'm
don't
sure.
know. So
I copied and pasted it from your text. So
amazing. I think I did it same for my
okay.
text. So, what is a favorite fall tradition? Um, my favorite that I love is you and I do this specifically. It's like a you and me thing, but it's kind of just like my favorite fall thing is to go on a drive through the mountains to look at the leaves.
Mine was the same because here in Utah, we have the most beautiful mountains and leaves.
Oh yeah.
And so when they change this time of year, it's gorgeous. And
It's
since we've
so
had a lot
pretty.
of water these last couple of years, we've had a like the leaves have just been so vibrant, so gorgeous. Like I
Yeah.
just love it.
Yeah. No, like I think about like you and I, like when we go up to like Monte Cristo area up in the
Hmm.
mountains, like doing that loop and like how pretty that is. And then like going up East Canyon is so pretty and
So
Parley's
pretty.
and like
I love East
I
Canyon.
it's so pretty. I just love like that's literally like one of my favorite things. Like I feel like you and I have always like we make an evening time to
Hmm.
like go and see the leaves because it's just so freaking pretty.
It's gorgeous. Yeah. Gorgeous,
Yeah.
gorgeous.
So pretty. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said
Okay.
that was yours too, Abby?
Yeah, that was mine.
Amazing. I love
Seeing the
seeing
leaves
the leaves.
change.
Yeah, it's so fun. They're starting to change here in Finland and it's like
There you go.
and I like my like back window of my apartment like faces a bunch of trees, like big trees. So I'm like so excited for
When they all
it
start
to
changing.
Yeah, because they're starting to go. So I think it'll be in the next week or so. We're really
Very
gonna
exciting.
get a lot. So,
Yeah.
okay, next one.
Okay, so the next one was snack. And when I think of fall, I think of carameled apples. And
That's what I put.
I love carameled apples so much. I love, love, love carameled apples. So those are my
I
favorite.
That's what I put too. I am obsessed with I put caramel apples or caramel pretzels.
Hmm.
But I like let's also talk about why we love caramel apples so much. Judy has the best caramel recipe.
She really does. It's like honestly indescribable. It is such good caramel. Like it's
It's
so good. So good.
it's so good and it's like I it makes everything so yummy. Like
Hmm.
you just can't not love it. I don't know.
Hmm.
And so it makes so like I feel like that's part of the reason why caramel apples are so freaking good because of Judy's
But there's
caramel.
just something about an apple and some caramel. Oh my gosh, it's so
And it has
good.
some chocolate and maybe some peanuts or almonds on it. Like,
It can
oh,
just be plain. I don't even care.
oh, it's so good.
It's so
And
good.
then the I love so for Halloween, like the past couple years, like I'd been making the caramel pretzels where you just pour caramel over like regular pretzels and then put white chocolate and cinnamon and sugar on it.
So
And I think that is so good too. Like that just gets me every time.
it's so good.
I love it. I love caramel apples. So that's like my favorite. That's my favorite snack too.
Yeah,
So I love that.
I love that for us. I'm glad. Two in a row, same thing.
Two in a row. I know. I'm curious as to how many we're gonna get the same.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah.
All right, your turn.
Okay. The next one is activity. And I put going to like a corn maze or like a farm or something, like a like I don't know. Like I think about like last year when we were in Nashville and we went to that
Corn
farm
maze.
that had a corn maze and had like the pig thing and like I don't know.
That corn maze was no joke. We gave up. We
I
cut
think I
through.
think I think if we would have gone in the day
Oh yeah,
when
it
it
was
was
pitch
light
black outside. It was pitch black
and they
outside.
did
And
like and they didn't have like
it was like
any lights.
yeah, and it was like away from everyone. Like you had to walk
Yeah.
a significant distance away from the like farm and
And
all the
like
other people to get to
and
the corn maze.
over
Over
the
the river,
stream. Yeah, over the
over the
river and
river
through
and
the
through the
woods
woods.
to the corn maze we go, you know.
Exactly. Exactly. And it was scary.
It
I'm
was
not gonna lie.
scary.
It wasn't even a haunted
But
corn maze, and we were scared. So we gave up after we got lost for about an hour and just cut through.
but I think had we gone in the daytime when it was light, it would have been a lot of fun. But like I love like the vibes of a farm like that. Like I don't know, like there's something just so fun about it's like kind of chilly in the air and you're walking around this farm and you just kind of like love the vibes. I don't know. That's like
Hmm.
my favorite thing. I like corn mazes are fun. I don't know why they didn't have any like overhead lighting because like I feel like
Oh my
all the
gosh.
other ones I've been to have
It was pitch
overhead
black.
lights,
It was
you
pitch
know?
black. Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah,
It was
like
pitch black.
I think I went to like a couple of different corn mazes last year and that one was like the weirdest one was in Nashville. I
Hmm.
think the most fun.
Oh, absolutely. We had the time of our lives.
Do you remember after when we were on the swingy things and you
Yeah,
were
and
trying to get dizzy and
I
you
nearly
fell
died.
over?
Well, it was on a hill. They should not have put that on a hill because I
So
got
funny.
real dizzy and fell down real quick. But it was a good time.
It
It
was
was
a
a
good
lot of
time.
fun.
So that's like my favorite activity, I think, for fall. What about
Yeah.
you, Abby?
So mine was basically the same. I said a corn maze or like a pumpkin patch because pumpkin patches are so cute. But I love a corn maze too.
Yeah.
But I love a haunted corn maze, but that's more Halloween, but I do love a haunted corn maze.
Oh my heck. The amusement park here, Leon Mackey, they for some reason it's in September, not October. They're doing Horror Week, where it's basically
Flag.
Frightmares, but at Leon Mackey,
There
which
you go.
everybody says is like impossible to find something scary because they just don't do like haunted houses or
Yeah.
anything like that here. And
Yeah.
so,
I was gonna say Frightmares
but
is a great activity too. We love Frightmares. But
Yeah.
again, is that more Halloween? I think
Halloween.
so.
Yeah, it is. It is. But that's funny you also picked a corn maze.
I love a corn maze. I really do.
So, yeah, they're a good time. They're actually like really fun. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is about getting lost in a sea of corn.
Just
But it's
running.
fun.
Just running
Just
through.
running. Yep. But it's a good time.
Hmm.
So, okay, Abby, what's the next category?
Okay, so the next is a clothing item. And this is hard for me because again, I'm a summer girl and I love a tank top. But I was thinking this isn't really a clothing item because I mean you could say like a coat or whatever, but like a nice blanket, like wrapped around
Ooh,
you, like a nice blanket, fuzzy blanket when it's like
yes.
crisp. It's very nice. It's very
I love
nice.
that.
That's
I
my
love that.
that's my clothing item.
I think that's a really good, like, I don't know. I love that. Like just being all cozy.
Just
I
cozy.
love the cozy of, yeah,
Fall.
fall.
Yeah,
Um, yeah. So my favorite clothing item is a sweater.
of course.
Because your girl loves a sweater. If she could wear a sweater all year round, which she kind of can in
She
Finland.
does. Well, she did in Utah too, but
She did in Utah, but it's more socially acceptable here, so it's fine.
yes.
Um, but yeah, I love a sweater, like a big, chunky cable knit sweater. Like vibes are up with that. Like that is so good, I think at least.
There you
So
go. There you go.
yeah, yeah. So that's mine on that one.
Hmm.
Okay. So the next one we have is like a scent because I feel like scent, I was gonna say a candle, but like, we
Yeah.
love a candle. But I think scents are there's like an iconic like fall has like good scents kind of a thing.
Hmm.
And I put like an apple candle. Like I love like I feel like apple candles and stuff like that, like spiced apple candles, whatever, are only good during fall. But there's something about that in fall that is so freaking good that like I just love. I don't know. I love the smell. Like I don't like apple pie. So it's not like a warm apple. It's more like a tart apple, I think is like
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. That's like my favorite. Like a tart apple is like my favorite
Yeah.
scent, smell,
There
whatever
you
in
go.
fall.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, I think that's really good. I like apple too. I was gonna say, I think Bath and Body Works has one that's called like Crisp Morning Air or something like that.
Oh, that's a
But it
good one.
smells so good. Like it just smells like a like dew on the
Yes.
grass, like a
Yes.
fall dew.
That is
And
so good.
that's my favorite. I love that.
That that is a good smell.
Hmm.
That is like it's you can just picture it because it's like when like you I feel like fall has hit when like you wake up in the morning and it's and that smell is there. Like it's
Hmm.
colder and there's the dew and the like your car is a little wet and you just know that that's when fall hits. Like the
Yeah.
day during the day it could get warm and it could
Yeah.
get hot, but
But
like
those
if you
mornings,
those a fall morning is so
yes.
good. Is
Yes.
so good.
Hmm. So that's my favorite. I love a good
That
dew scent.
that's a good one. I love that. I love it. Okay, Abby, next category.
Okay, next one is favorite drink. And I know the obvious answer here is pumpkin spice.
Yes.
However, I do love a pumpkin spice frappuccino, of course, but they're so sweet that they really make me nauseous by the end of it.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
this year, Swig came out with this drink called the cinnamon cider, and it's ginger ale and lemonade and cinnamon and apple, and it is so good. Oh my gosh, it tastes like fall in a cup. It's incredible. It's so, so good. I love it.
There you go.
So that's mine because it's so good. So, so good.
Amazing.
What about
I
you?
love that. So, ironically, like you said, pumpkin spice, the easy choice. Easy choice, whatever. Um, but I would have to say my favorite fall drink is I haven't had this cider from Swig, but I assume I would love that. I
It's
have a
so good.
feeling I would love
It's
it,
so
but
good.
haven't had it because they don't have Swig here, which biggest shame of the world. They need one. But Starbucks does a spiced hot apple cider,
Hmm.
and I love that. That is like my fall drink. Like am obsessed with that. Like like I don't know. I think it's literally just apple juice that they put cinnamon in and put
Probably.
some whipped cream on top and heat up. Like I think that's
Incredible.
legitimately all it
Mm-hmm.
is. But holy cow, it is so good. Like that is just like I picture that, like the vibes of drinking that with the dew in the morning and
Mm-hmm.
the crispiness and you're
The
like, "Oh my
morning dew.
gosh." Like this is perfect. This is like
Yes.
legitimately perfect, I
Yeah.
think.
No, I would agree with you. It's a good one.
Yeah, I love that drink. I think
Yeah.
it's so I feel like I would like I mean honestly, we picked very similar ones as well. I just haven't had the swig one yet.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Have
Swig,
you
hit me up.
have you had the Dr. Pepper one from Swig yet?
Yeah,
Not good?
it was extremely cinnamony. Like extremely
Like
cinnamony,
too
too
cinnamony.
cinnamony for me. Like it
Okay.
didn't have enough something else. Like it really just tasted like cinnamon. And like the more I drank it, the more I liked it. I didn't like it at first. So like and
Right.
like I still drank my whole drink. I don't know if it's one I'd get again,
Okay.
but it was good, just very, very cinnamony.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so the next category is like your favorite part of fall. And so I just put that the vibes are up in fall and like it's cozy. Like I live to be cozy. I don't know about you, but like cozy is like my favorite thing ever. And so I just that's what I love about fall is like vibes are up and you can be really cozy in fall. I don't know.
No, that's what I said too. I said just the vibes, like it's kind of chilly. It's kind of like, but it
Hmm.
still has that lingeringness of summer, but it's starting to get cozy. Just the vibes are so good. The vibes are so good.
Yeah. Vibes like really, I love fall vibes, like just cozy vibes. Like
Hmm.
okay, so the other night when my roommate and I were watching the Ugly movies, she like has bought like we have a bunch of candles, like those big candles that are just like there for vibes. They don't put off any scent or anything. They're just to look pretty. And
Hmm.
we lit them and watched the movie and it was raining and we had cozy blankets and it was just vibes were so up. That like I just love the vibes of fall.
I get it. I agree. Fall vibes
Yeah.
are a good time. And they're very like unique. You know what I mean? Like you know a fall
Yeah.
vibe when you see a fall vibe.
Yeah. Because even though I feel like Christmas and winter is very cozy as well, it's a different cozy than fall. Like they're very different, but both cozy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like they're specific but different.
Yeah.
So I don't
That
know.
makes sense. But
Yeah.
yeah, fall is on its way, coming in hot. Yeah, it's been kind of cool here. Like the last couple days were really cold. And it's warmed back up a little bit, but it's supposed to be really cold next week. And I'm so scared. So scared, but it's okay. I'm
It'll
working
be
through my
good.
fears. I'm working through my fears.
We love the cold. We love the cold.
We don't. But that's
We
okay.
do though.
It's okay. We're, overcoming our fears.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. Abby, do you have so kind of the next category, a favorite like episode of TV that's like fall vibes? Like when you think of a TV, like I'll tell mine. When I think of like a fall TV episode, I think of like Gossip Girl. Like season 1 of Gossip Girl, I feel like takes place for so long in the fall. Like I don't know what it is. Like I think it's probably the Thanksgiving episode specifically, but then all like I feel like the whole first season just gives fall vibes
Fall
to me.
vibes. That makes sense. I
You know
can
what I
see
mean?
that. Yeah. For
Yeah.
me, when I think of it, I think of the Thanksgiving episodes from Friends, which,
Yeah.
in my opinion, are some of the best Friends episodes. The Thanksgiving
I
ones are
agree.
hilarious. They're so funny, and they're all so funny. Like every single one of them is so good.
Yeah.
But that's what I think of because there's always like a scene where they're like walking in the streets and they've got their coats on, like it's crisp outside, like
Yeah.
just screams fall.
No, I agree. I agree. I think that's definitely like a fall thing. I
Hmm.
love it. I
Yeah.
love it. If ironically, they both take place in New York in the fall. I
Very
feel
true.
like New York is a very fall place to me. Like I think of like I don't know, maybe it's like the park, whatever. Like New
Hmm.
York gives more fall vibes a lot of the time. I feel like.
Okay. There you go.
I don't know.
I feel
I don't
like
know.
fall and winter vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, what's next? Do we have anything else?
I don't think so. Do you have any like what are some favorite fall memories?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I definitely think we falled it up in Nashville last year.
I agree. I
So,
think that was one of like the best falls or
yeah.
like fall
Hmm.
experiences we had.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think, like fall specific, like I have a lot of Halloween things. So when we get into
Yeah,
October, I'll talk about
we'll talk about
the
those.
spooky things, but I don't know, fall's just a good time.
Fall is
Just
a
got
good
the
time.
vibes.
I feel like some of my favorite like some I mean we kind of touched on this earlier, but I feel like some of my favorite fall memories are like when you like what was it? It must have been 2021. I think it was fall 2021. You and I just like went for like we scheduled it out. We made a plan. We had this whole thing and we scheduled a day to go to the what is it? To like the Monte Cristo area. And we went on a drive and we would stop and like take fun pictures in the leaves and it was just
It was
I
so
just
fun.
like the vibes were so good.
They really were. It was so much fun.
And so like I feel like that's one of like my favorites and then like obviously Nashville last fall. Like
Hmm.
I don't know what it was, like how we really just
Fall
made
was
that
in
like
the air though. I mean, it was the
yeah,
beginning
like
of November, but fall was in the air.
no, it was
Oh
October.
yeah, no, it was beginning of October. So
Yeah.
fall was in the air. That's very fall
Fall
time.
was in the air
That's
and
very
it
much
was
fall.
so fun. Yeah. Like it was just fun. Like we were driving around all the like I don't know, cause like in Nashville, like we were driving through like the like suburbs area where there's just like the rolling hills with all the leaves and it's
Hmm.
just like
Nashville's gorgeous.
oh, I love
I love
Nashville. Let's go to
Nashville.
Nashville. Let's go.
I'm trying. This will be, if I don't go this year, it'll be because I went last 2 years in a row. So it'll break the
Yeah, we did.
cycle,
It'll break
break my
the
heart.
tradition.
So we
Go
gotta
to
go.
Nashville. Let's
Gotta
go.
go.
Because that'd be really fun. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I think
love
those are some
Nashville.
of my favorite fall memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's all like for the fall stuff. One thing I did want to mention on here is so for Halloween, we're like kind of thinking about doing spooky month, right? Like I think we've talked about this, but like we're
Hmm.
doing spooky month. And one of the things that we had talked about might be kind of fun is like sharing ghost stories because we have a few like ghost stories ourselves. But we want to get ghost stories from everybody else too. So putting it out there a little bit early so people can start
Have time to
thinking
think.
about it. Yeah, because we want like submissions for it because everybody has ghost stories. It's like kind of fun. We have a few, but we'd like more. Um, but yeah, so I think like you guys tell us what would be easiest. Like if we just had you DM us, if we made like a Google form that you could like type it out, if you sent us a voice note, like what would be the easiest, best way that you guys would want to like hear stories from each other?
Submit your
Because
stories.
yeah, the best way to submit the stories because there's a lot of different options and
Yeah.
so
Or even
because
like
we
just
want
sending
to
us an email. Like,
yeah, like
we want to hear them.
what would work for you guys? Because we want to get all the vibes up. And if you guys have any like suggestions of things we should do, like specifically like Halloween, because I think we haven't talked about this off the pod a ton, but we kind of wanted to do like a spooky month, I think is kind of what we
Yeah.
were talking about before.
Yeah.
So if you have
Halloween
ideas
themes.
for spooky month, if there's a movie you want us to do like movie reviews with us on for
Hmm.
spooky month, I will. Here's the thing. If somebody says that they want a spooky movie review, Emily, the biggest hater of spooky movies ever, will watch a spooky movie to review it on the podcast.
This is our
But
chance.
somebody, and it can't be Abby or mom or dad. I'm putting those
Too
guys.
many stipulations.
Not too many. I'm just taking out the immediate family who listens to the podcast every single week.
Shout out to you and
If
Judy.
if somebody else either texts us, DMs us, or whatever that they want me to watch a spooky movie, I will watch a
She will
spooky
do it.
movie. which
Okay.
you have, like, if you ask Abby,
That's a big deal. That is a big deal. I've been begging her for years to try and get her to watch a scary movie because I love scary movies. And she won't do it. She won't do it.
I hate scary movies. So if somebody other than mom, dad, and Abby texts us or messages us and says, Emily needs to watch a scary movie for Halloween, I will do it.
And give us
I don't,
scary movie recommendations too.
yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah.
always looking for them.
Yeah. Because I don't watch them.
I love scary movies.
So I have no clue. But yeah. So yeah, I think October is gonna be a really fun month on the podcast. So send like suggestions, ideas, there's four Fridays in
October.
October. So we get 4 episodes. So it'll be a good
Let us
time.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think it's fun now that we're getting into like as the Burr months, like the like exciting holiday months, like December, being Christmas
Mhm.
themed and like all that kind of stuff. There's like fun themes that we
Yeah.
can do throughout the podcast.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
we want to do it. We want to hear your suggestions, but yeah, I don't know. Do you have anything else, Abby?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, well, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on all of our socials. It's just 801 Diaries Podcast. And follow on your streaming platform. Also, go follow From Vinyl to Streaming on all those
Yes.
places ever. Me and
It's
Judy are releasing episodes. They're fun.
it's great.
Um,
Also, we didn't bring this up again.
I know I haven't had time. I legit have been so busy. I've not had time to make clips. So
No,
I'll
it's
get
okay.
around to it when I get around to it.
It's been
But
busy.
But
Life is busy.
go follow From Vinyl to Streaming. Listen to our episodes. They're a lot of fun. We're having a
They're
good
really
time.
good.
So
Abby and Judy are doing such a good job.
yeah, we're having a good
I
time.
love listening to it every week because
We're
I
having a
just
good
think
time.
it's so fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So go ahead and do that. And then we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.